Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you are new, welcome. My name is Miss Sids, and if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. So today I'm very excited to be filming this because I will be doing like a review and demo on a Morphe 350 dupe palette. Now I got this palette from eBay, and if you know me long enough, like I always literally shop on eBay. So because it is very difficult to get this palette, it's just constantly out of stock, and I don't know why, because this palette's been out for a while now, but all up to now I cannot get my hands on it, and especially when you live in the UK, you're just more restricted. So I have gone out my way to actually get a dupe palette on eBay just to see how well it performs. So the palette that I currently have from Morphe is the 35W palette, which looks like this, and I'm so sad that one of my eyeshadows like literally has broken, and it's like my #1 eyeshadow in a palette. But this is the 35W palette. So it's pretty much got some nudes, some darker colours down here. Very nice go-to palette. Now this palette that I picked up from eBay, I think it was like $13.95. I will try and leave the link in the description box below, but there is one that was for $9.95, but it's currently out of stock. So I've got my hands on this one, which I will show you now. This is how it came. So it's called Lip and Lash Beauty. So it comes in a box, and then it's basically the same here. Now it also has got like the ingredients at the back, so that is very useful. But the palette is pretty much similar to the Morphe, same size, same material, same width, same depth, like it's pretty much very similar. And it also has the 35O at the back as well, like where all the other Morphe palettes have the little label at the back. So this is what it looks like. So this is the eyeshadow. So to me, this is a really good dupe. This looks exactly, well, maybe not exactly, but it looks really similar to the Morphe 35O palette. So that is it there. So I'm really happy the way it looks. Like I can't even lie, like it literally looks like the Morphe 35O. But I'm gonna do a couple swatches. So obviously I don't have the 35O to compare, so I'm going to do some swatches from the 35W palette just to see what the pigment and the texture is like. So I'm probably going to take maybe 2 mattes and 2 shimmer colours at this palette. Swatch it on my hand. Swatches from the 35W palette. So now I'm going to swatch from this palette. So I'm going to do the same amount of colours. So I'm probably going to take 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. So now I'm just going to swatch it here. Swatches, which surprisingly it's not really too bad. I thought to just come a bit closer. So these 4 at the top are the Morphe 35W palette, and these here are the 35O dupe palette. So to be honest, I'm actually not really disappointed in terms of the swatches. They look quite decent. So I'm actually going to demonstrate how these appear on my eyes and how they blend and all that good stuff. So let me just zoom you lot in. So I'm first going to prime my eyes with the NYX HD eyeshadow base. I'm going to use the NYX jumbo pencil in the shade Milk. Now I do tend to do this all the time whenever I apply eyeshadow, so I think it is fair for me to just follow my normal routine. So I'm going to use this to apply all over my eyelids to prime. So now that's blended in, I'm going to set my eyeshadow or my base with the NYX Mineral Set It Not Threaded powder in the shade Medium Dark. Okay, so I know I look a bit crazy right now, but I'm going to sort myself out. But let's go right into this palette. So I'm not really sure what kind of look I'm going for. I'm just literally just going with the flow. But I'm going to use this brown shade right in the center as my transition color, and I'm going to use a fluffy Morphe E27 brush and blend that into my crease. Okay, this is a nice color, really good to use as a transition color, but I would definitely say that if you were to want this color to pop, it is best to use a base underneath it. But in terms of the blendability, it's good, and yeah, I like it. It's not really that bad. Okay, so now I'm gonna dip into this orange shade here, and I'm gonna use my Morphe B80 brush, and I'm just gonna apply that in my crease area, but not as high as I applied the transition color. Definitely say this orange color is a little bit shy, so I'm going to actually mix the two. So this orange one and this one. So I'm actually going to mix the two. I'm going to use these two color down here. Just going to deepen the outer V, and I'm going to use my Morphe M330 brush. Okay, so now I'm going to apply this coppery rosy gold color here, really so if the light is washing it out. And I'm just going to use my finger like so and apply this on my lid. This is nice. This is nice. I like it. Now, to be honest, I do prefer to apply like foiled and duochrome eyeshadows with my finger because I think you get the most pigment. So yeah, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling it. I have literally stabbed that same eyeshadow and ruined it. I'm so careless when it comes to these things. Oh my god, I just give up. I just give up. I just can't. Okay, so for the lid, I'm going to use this beige tan brown here with a pinch of champagne gold. This is one eye done, so I'm going to fix up my face, fix it up, and obviously do the other eye. So once I completed my makeup, I will tune back in and let you lot know how I feel about the palette. So I'm back, guys, and this is a completed look. So I just gone through like a normal, neutral, warm toned eye look, which is basically really my go-to. But anyway, to express my thoughts about this palette, I think this is a really good dupe. It's inexpensive, the colour themes is pretty much the same, the colours are beautiful. It's literally a good dupe to the Morphe Dupe palette. Obviously the formulas and etc are not going to be exactly the same because I don't believe that this was manufactured in the same lab, but it's really good. It's a really good dupe. So if you want to get yourself you know, a palette that's similar to the Morphe 350 palette, most definitely check out eBay. I will try and link my one in the description box below. Like I said, this one was $13.95. You could get another one for like $9.95. And even though the Morphe ones are not really expensive, because I think they're about like £20 anyway, don't get me wrong, if the Morphe one does come in stock, I will still buy it anyway. But I'm happy that I purchased this. The only two cons I'll probably say is the fallouts and the swatches on some of the colours. So not all the colours have major fallouts, but pretty much a lot of eyeshadows do have fallouts, so it's not really a major issue. So I'm very happy that I picked this up, and like I said, I will try and get the link and put it in the description box below. So this is the end of moi, and I hope you really enjoyed my company and this video, and I hope it was really useful. If you've got any suggestions of what type of videos you want to see from me next, any sort of reviews, first impressions, or even makeup looks, leave a suggestion in a comment below. I will put all the info in the description box below. But yes, I'm very happy that you lot tuned in and watched this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you lot in my next one. Bye guys.